Asalamualaikum Indulgers, Ya Ibadah. I hope you're all keeping the momentum going as we approach the last 10 days of Ramadan. On today's menu we have lasagna. Lasagna is a pasta dish that originates from Italy. It's layers and layers of pasta, mincemeat and tomato sauce, cheese, and typically ricotta cheese, but today in this recipe I'm going to be using mozzarella cheese and bechamel sauce. This lasagna dish is very indulgent. It is rich and creamy. It's usually something we have on occasion or during the month of Ramadan. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let's get into it. So to begin, we're going to place a few tablespoons of olive oil into a pot, followed by our diced onions. We're going to saute these onions until they begin to appear translucent before adding our garlic. Next, we're going to add our diced green chilies, followed by diced carrots and diced celery. Saute these vegetables for a few minutes or until they soften. In goes our minced meat. I've used my spatula to break up the meat into smaller pieces. Once the meat begins to brown, I'm going to add my black pepper, some dry oregano and some dry mixed herbs. And the final spice we're going to be adding is some smoked paprika. I love the fragrance of smoked paprika, but a little really does go a long way, so please add it sparingly. Once the meat has been simmering for about 3 minutes, I then added my salt and my seasoning cube. Allow your salt and stock cube to completely dissolve before adding your pureed canned tomatoes. Don't forget to rinse your cup and pour it back into the pot. Give your sauce a quick stir, cover it with a lid and allow it to simmer for 25 minutes. Lasagna pasta sauce is typically sour, but the African in me cannot resist but to cook it down to reduce the sourness. On top of the 25 minutes, I've also cooked it for a further 20. As you can see, the sauce has reduced quite significantly, and the sauce has the perfect balance of sour and savory. Our sauce is now ready and we're good to go, so set your sauce aside and go ahead and prepare your pasta sheets. So here I'm adding my lasagna sheets into a Pyrex tray, which I'm going to fill up with some tap water. This will soften your lasagna sheets and speed up the cooking process. Next, we're going to prepare our bechamel sauce. Into a pot, I have added 125 grams of butter, or half a block of butter, and then I've added most of my flour, which is 1 cup of flour. So on very low heat, I'm going to cook the flour with the butter until I have a dough. Once my dough is formed, I'm going to remove the pot from the heat and add some nutmeg and a pinch of salt. I then add my milk gradually while whisking very quickly. I added about 2 cups of milk to my flour and butter mixture off the heat. After I reintroduced the pot onto the heat, I added 1 more cup of milk, making it 3 cups in total. As soon as we place the sauce onto the heat, it thickens very quickly, so you must whisk as quick as possible. Don't worry if you develop some lumps, that can be corrected with a hand blender. Once the bechamel sauce is the consistency of custard, remove it from the heat. It's now time to assemble our layers. So first and foremost, we're going to put some pasta sauce on the base of our tray. Next, we're going to arrange the lasagna sheets that have been soaking in tap water. Once our lasagna sheets are in place, we're going to put another layer of sauce over the top, followed by bechamel sauce. Spread the bechamel sauce and repeat the process until you have exhausted your pasta sheets and your sauce. Our final layer is going to consist of bechamel sauce and mozzarella cheese. This will give us that thick and creamy top. A big thank you to all my returning subscribers and to all the new ones who have joined this community during the month of Ramadan. It's so exciting to see this channel grow, and I'm so grateful to all of you for joining me in that journey. Our lasagna is now ready for the oven. Here I am prepping my foil by spraying it with some oil. Our lasagna is going to cook for a total of 33 minutes. For the first 30 minutes at 180 degrees, we're going to cook this lasagna covered. After 30 minutes, we will remove the foil and allow it to bake for a further 3 minutes to ensure that we have our golden caramelized cheesy finish. You can garnish your lasagna with some fresh parsley and slice it into your desired portions. This lasagna was a hit in our household. I hope it's equally enjoyed in yours. This recipe marks the end of our Ramadan cooking series. I'm taking a bit of a break until Eid, InshaAllah, just to focus on the last 10 days. InshaAllah, we will be back here again very soon to share more simple and delicious recipes. I wish you all an happy Eid in advance. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our fast and our prayers. Please keep me in your prayers during these last 10 days. InshaAllah, all of you will be in mine. Until we meet again in the next video, and for the last time, Ramadan Kareem.